The next big chapter in the Super Mario Galaxy movie is shaping up to be massive, and one of the biggest reasons is its star-studded cast. This sequel is not just bringing back familiar voices, it is expanding the universe in a way that feels much bigger and more ambitious than before. At the center of it all is Chris Pratt, returning as Mario. His version of Mario may have divided fans initially, but by the time the first film ended, audiences had accepted him as the voice of the iconic plumber. This time, Mario's journey goes beyond the Mushroom Kingdom and into space, where he will take on a much larger mission tied to the galaxy itself. Alongside him is Anya Taylor-Joy, who returns as Princess Peach. What makes her role interesting this time is that she is not just waiting to be rescued. Early details suggest she will have a much more active role in the story, even venturing into space herself, which continues the modern take on her character. Then there is Charlie Day as Luigi, bringing back his signature mix of comedy and nervous energy. Luigi's dynamic with Mario remains one of the emotional cores of the story, and their partnership is expected to play an even bigger role in this cosmic adventure. Of course, no Mario story is complete without a villain, and Jack Black returns as Bowser. His performance was one of the highlights of the first film, blending humor with threat, and now he is back with even more chaos. This time, he is not alone. A major new addition is Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr. Introducing Bowser's son adds a fresh dynamic to the villain side of the story, creating a family-driven conflict that could make the stakes feel more personal. But the biggest new character might be Brie Larson as Rosalina. Rosalina is a key figure from the Galaxy games, known for her connection to the cosmos and the Lumas. Her presence confirms that this film is fully embracing the space setting, and she is likely to guide Mario through this new world. Speaking of new additions, Donald Glover joins as Yoshi, a fan favorite who was teased earlier and is now officially part of the adventure. Yoshi's inclusion alone has been enough to excite longtime fans of the franchise. Another surprising addition is Glenn Powell as Fox McCloud. This crossover brings a character from another Nintendo franchise into the mix, hinting that the Mario universe on screen might be expanding even further than expected. Returning characters also play a key role in maintaining continuity. Keegan-Michael Key is back as Toad, continuing to bring energy and humor to the story, while Kevin Michael Richardson reprises his role as Kamek, Bowser's loyal advisor. The supporting cast adds even more depth to the film. Issa Rae voices Honey Queen, bringing one of the more unique characters from the Galaxy games into the spotlight. Luis Guzman joins as Wart, adding another classic villain to the mix. Meanwhile, Juliette Jelenic returns as Luma, whose brief appearances in the first film left a strong impression, and Ed Scudder voices R.O.B., bringing in a nostalgic element for longtime Nintendo fans. What makes this cast so interesting is how it balances returning favorites with new additions. It keeps the core of the original film intact, while expanding the world in a way that feels fresh and exciting. More importantly, it shows how serious the creators are about building this into a larger universe. By introducing characters like Rosalina, Yoshi, and even Fox McCloud, the film is not just telling a bigger story, it is opening the door to future possibilities. At the same time, the challenge will be giving each character enough space to shine. With such a large ensemble, the story needs to balance action, humor, and emotional moments without losing focus. But if done right, this could easily become one of the most ambitious animated sequels in recent years. Which character are you most excited to see in the Super Mario Galaxy movie? And do you think this cast can live up to the hype? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates and breakdowns.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!